parental love. When I hear this phrase, I always think of the child's love for the parent or the parent's love for the child. Well, a theme I'm looking at today is how a child views his parents. And here parent, especially the father. Sometimes I think it's a little unfair, the number of poems that we have about mother's love, mamta, as I would call it. But when it comes to the father, probably there are fewer poems. So, how does a child view the father? With love and respect, he's God's gift to mankind. Or with a lot of hatred, with a lot of ambivalence maybe in looking at the father. Does my father really love me? How does my father show his affection or lack of affection for me? I think these themes have touched us, have ignited curiosity, have maybe inspired us to look at our own fathers. And therefore, I think love for one's father is an interesting theme to be looking at. When I was looking for poems about one's father, I came across this early 17th century poem by Anne Bradstreet. In this sonnet called To Her Father with Some Verses, she writes, but what is important about this poet is she is considered to be the first American poet to publish a collection of her verses. And what does she say in the poem? It's all love and appreciation for the father. She says, most truly honored and as truly dear, if worth in me or aught I do appear, who can of right demand the same than may your worthy self from whence it came? The principal might yield a greater sum, yet handled ill amounts but to this crumb. My stock so small I know not how to pay, my bond remains in force unto this day. And the poem ends with, such is my bond, none can discharge but I, yet paying is not paying until I die. Everything that she is today, she owes to her father. But yet she says, I'm just like a crumb, considering how great you are, how much more you had than I do have. I don't think, and she talks about principal and interest, I don't think I can ever repay you for all that you have done for me. So there's love. There is her own identity born out of her father. There's gratitude. There is pride. There's honor, respect, love. All that one imagines that a child should feel for its father. And therefore, I think this sonnet is beautiful, a tribute to all that our fathers give us. Do all children love their father in a similar way? Is it always love and respect and adoration and admiration? Sadly, no. And that brings me to another poem, another poet, separated by maybe 200 years. And what is this poem called? My Papa's Waltz. I have to read the poem for you to clearly see the difference in approach between these two poems. The whiskey on your wreath could make a small boy dizzy, but I hung on like death. Such waltzing was not easy. We rocked until the pan slid from the kitchen shelf. My mother's countenance could not unfrown itself. The hand that held my waist was battered on one knuckle. At every step you missed, my right ear scraped a buckle. You beat time on my head with a palm caked hard by dirt, then waltzed me up to bed, still clinging to your shirt. I think it's such a sad poem because here is a father who comes home probably drunk. We don't know whether he really loves his son or not, but all that the son sees is the dad's inability to really show love in a way that would matter to the child. And therefore the father picks up the kill and waltzes. A beautiful song, darned if it's done well, but not when the alcoholic father comes here. He knocks him, he hits him, keeps beat on his head. And through it all, you have the mother standing there, and he said, nothing could uncrown her. She looks at the scene with total despair, but is unable to do anything about it. So another child, another parent. But is the love the same? A child's love for its father, parent, is what is common about these two poets. And that's why I chose them. But then remember, each love is as different as there are people in this world. So you have a child just appreciates, admires the father. And you have another child in our second poem with a lot of ambivalence in its attitude towards his father. How does a child understand love? Does it really understand whether it's love or not? Is it the helplessness that the child feels here? I think the two poems are so closely connected, as disparate as they are. The theme, of course, is the same, but the approach, the attitude can be ever so different. And isn't that what makes poetry great? The contrast, the comparison, the similarity, the dissimilarity that I found here. Yes, we need to read, maybe, many other poems about father's love, mother's love, and love itself before one can come to any kind of conclusion as to what poets feel about it. Each individual poet, in each part of the world, in every which language, and of course, divided by time and space, and should I add, gender too?